Events have begun that cannot be undone since I've arrived back in Skyrim. Sari and I, we've recently arrived at Whiterun. It seems the Jarl has decided to fight Sarashal the Sea, and I myself have a personal vendetta against him. But this goes far earlier than that. Right, Sari? I guess I should begin where it all began. We arrived back at Skyrim via airship. Things seemed to go well. Among them was a Panmar by the name of Wisplinger. It seems my aide to the Khajiit over there, he's come along to join me on my adventures and to aid me however he can, like I aided them. Winterhold was good to see again. Things looked up. The Thalmor had bigger things to worry about. I was back in a place I was comfortable in. And a new companion along the way. I figured now would be as good a time as any to introduce the two.
I understand.
Hello. I'm looking forward to traveling with you. My name is Carwood. Most everyone just calls me Carrie.
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
I would later return to my study. It's been a long time since I've seen all my books, my small collection rising. Things seem peaceful. However, there was one thing I haven't seen in a long time. In fact, it slipped my mind completely, even when I was in Skyrim. I was going through my book collection, and then I realized, what happened to that ancient book? The one raggy and torn. I looked through my wardrobe, searched it left and right, and behind it under a pile of clothes I found it. Still, the gangly looking mess it was. I decided to take it. I went along my day, just sorting through my books, reconciling on the things that happened. I later found myself on top of the roof. I thought, why not take a peek? See what's in there one more time. I couldn't read it the last time. I most likely couldn't read it now. So just out of curiosity, I took it. And in a flash, I could understand everything. Why? How? This, I do not know. I dropped the book. I was repulsed at this. I didn't understand. I still don't. Here as I write this in the Whiterun Inn. But I couldn't help but take it again. I couldn't help but just keep opening and closing it. Everything just flooded into my head. Knowledge. Magic. Everything started to make sense. Perhaps I was learning this specifically because I already knew much about magic already, but not like this. Everything about it kneading, manipulation. Like I'd lived hundreds, no, thousands of years. And all of a sudden, it was night. I had been staring into this thing for hours. Only Carrie's voice from below snapped me out of it. I quickly returned, went to sleep, and in the morning, I went to train. I decided to say hello to the
What you learn here will
Archmage.
last you a lifetime. Several if you're talented.
As I got close to him, memories of him flooded, and I found myself just backing away. It's like I began to live his life through him, and everything he knew about magic, I began to know. I went to a fellow student, and slowly, as I was ripping memories out of his head, everything he knew started coming into me as well. And one by one, I felt everyone in the room. Their thoughts, their past, their future. I couldn't take it. My head was on fire, and I ran. That was the only thing I could do. I couldn't explain it. I couldn't control it. I wanted to take my head and smash it against one of the walls as I was running, but I knew that wouldn't help. I didn't get it. It felt like my head was expanding at such a rate it would explode. So I ran. I could until I was tired.
Yes? We need
And then I still ran.
The Dawn Guard is looking for
I didn't
anyone
care what
willing
anyone
to
had
fight
to say.
against the growing vampire menace.
Something about vampires. It didn't matter to me. So, I ran. Just looking for a place to look out. Once more, I found myself peering into the distance of the sea of ghosts. Luck would find it. I wasn't shot in the back of the head by a crossbow bolt. I found myself under attack. But not like this. So, in rage, I looked for them. I needed something to get my mind off of the things that I was seeing, I was hearing. And then I saw them. The arrow that bore in my shoulder was almost a blessing. The pain made me snap out of it. Like a sea of rage, I let them taste my magic. This was personal. As one was stuck in the rocks, I felt no pity. I pulled out my blade and I ended his life. But then after it was over, all I could see was the fire in my head. After that, I fell unconscious. When I came to, Sarah was there. Said a passerby had found me. Lucky. If I hadn't slain them when I passed out, I wouldn't be alive. Now, I've contacted the Jarl, or at least through the college. I've offered to join this group of mercenaries. However, since of my experience of both magic and having survived a fight with him before, he offered me to lead them. So I shall. I also heard of the legends of Yorlan Greymane, the greatest blacksmith in Skyrim. I reckon he can craft me something excellent. These robes are serving me well, and that thick ebony armor. But I've come to realize my fighting style. I need something agile that'll let me move around, freely use my magic. But something that can protect me. So I spoke to Yorlan Greymane. I requested, under these specifications, new armor for myself, as well as proper robes for Sari, to serve under Lord Dunbless. And things became well. We later found ourselves. Things seemed to be going well, but yet I could still hear it. The thoughts, the memories, the futures of everyone around me. Even just speaking to Yorlan Greymane, I knew the riddles of how to make steel, iron, ebony, everything. And with that knowledge, just simply bearing the tools of a craftsman, I could do anything. This power that I gained, just with everyone around me.
Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings.
So, even as I dreamt, I could hear everything. I learned how to fight like a companion, how to craft steel like Yorlan Greymane, how to become a master mage. And I was ready. I watched my armor be forged. I could hear the echoes of the hammer. My new blade. Ready. With the ebony axe and the Daedric dagger, a new blade was forged. One that would strike down anything in my path. Soon. Very soon. This would all finally be over.
What happened? Need something?
With one last time,
Speak.
I gave some comforting words to Sari. We'd survive. We'd go along our business. And we'd do the same thing to her Chaos Lords. But I didn't know that for sure. Hopefully the help with the mercenaries would be more than enough. I passed by a strange man, clad in ebony. Taller. Much taller. And I swore he whispered, "You are the one." I must have had the wrong person. So taking a few guards with me, we headed out.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Hopefully, everything I've learned through experience and through others' experiences. I don't understand what this book did to me. Perhaps it held some secret power, secret spell, learned once read. I don't know. Perhaps it's a fragment of an Elder Scroll. That wouldn't surprise me, considering who I'm related to. But that's a story for another time. And so now, here I am, under this rock, where I've waited, silently. This is where we ended. Seneschal, the Sea and I. And I am ready. Captain, it's time to prepare your men.
Need something?
Wait. Get them now. Something started. And that wasn't us. He's fighting. But who? I can't make out from here. Bandits. Cultists. They're all fighting each other? How on earth did this happen? No matter. This might be it. This could be our chance. Alright, it's time.
Is someone there?
Can't get close. Out of my way! Reinforcements! Archers! Volley the spellcaster! Up. Yeah! It's time to end this. Die!
That's the last of them.
Is he really dead?
Yes?
After all this?
What do you need?
Huh?
Captain,
What do you need?
your job is done. Go to the Jarl. Tell them that you've been successful.
Need something? Mm-hmm. Until next time.
It seems we did it, Sari. We'll have another day after all. Guardsman. You may return to the Jarl as well. Your time here's over. Also, keep an eye out for anyone else. We don't know what's coming.
Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down any
I don't think anything's gonna burn around here anymore. Not for some time. Journal? What are these? They look like spell tomes, but none of any school I've ever seen. To silence the sea which wills our rage, north from the bridge which bears the dragon's soul. Samuel. Samuel's another member of the Ascended. He was the Rage. Oh, it's Samuel. Can I really take a member of the Ascended? Alone? I don't know yet. But I'm bound to find out. Serduin, I know where we must travel next.
Still here.
It's time to go.
Yes?
To Dragon's Bridge.